I'm pretty sure that Fernando Tatis Jr. will stop at nothing but to be the most hated man in Los Angeles. Now, he's always been sort of hated in LA for being the Padres' young star player, but he took things to a different level on Sunday night in LA in a highly contested ballgame where tempers flared and it quickly got out of hand, with Tatis going 3 for 4 with 5 RBIs, but his offensive display wasn't the big story of the night. Quickly though, if you guys enjoy this video, like it, as it helps me out a ton and it helps my channel grow. And if you continue to enjoy my content, consider subscribing, as we're trying to hit 500 subscribers before the end of the year. But with that out of the way, let's get right into the video. Not only did Fernando Tatis become the youngest player in postseason history to hit 2 home runs in multiple postseason games on Sunday night, but it was his latest episode of his villain arc in Los Angeles. Things between Tatis and Dodgers fans started to get heated early in Sunday's ballgame after Tatis hit a home run in the first inning and the Padres quickly jumped out to a 1-0 lead as a result. Tatis seemed to be loving the attention because come the 4th inning, he robbed Freddie Freeman of an extra base hit and loved the boos that followed.
And he is basking in it.
The Dodgers offense was on life support throughout the whole game, and the tensions flaring certainly didn't help a slumping Mookie Betts and an injured Freddie Freeman. Tatis would be drilled by a pitch in the top of the 6th by Jack Flaherty, and that seemed to set the game into an all-out fury as come the 7th inning, Dodgers fans started to throw bottles at the Padres outfielders to the point where play had to be stopped. Tatis in particular, who was in right field, caught most of the slack from the Dodgers fans. So what did Tatis do in response? He took his personality to another level by taunting Dodgers fans from the Padres dugout and blowing kisses to them, sticking his tongue out right in front of Fox's main camera and mocking those same fans that threw bottles at him with fake tears, then proceeding to hit an absolute moonshot in the 9th inning to even further demoralize the few Dodgers fans that stayed around as he slowly trotted around the bases to make it a 10-1 ballgame.
He drives the ball right center field. Edman back. It is gone. The Padres tee it off. Second of the game for Tatis. And they've got double digits in game 2. Franchise record 6 home runs in a postseason game for the Padres.
The Dodgers would get another run back from a last-minute Max Muncy home run, but it really just felt like that Chris Paul hits a huge 3 to cut the lead down to 42 meme. Oh, and he literally was dragging his balls across the Dodgers organization in right field. A game that seemingly felt close at multiple points, with a tense storyline, ultimately ended up being a historical night for the Padres lineup, as they tied the postseason record for most home runs in a single postseason game with 6 as a team. After the game, Ken Rosenthal asked Tatis what happened before the 7th inning, and this was his response.
What was going on in the outfield before the start of the bottom of the 7th?
It's a show. It's going to be the show, all right? And we're giving them, this people, a show out there. Look like they got a little upset because the team went up, but I mean, this is the playoff, this is the environment that we built for, and I enjoy every single time of it.
Did you feel like you were in danger at all?
No. We have a very good group of security out here taking care of business. I'm thankful for them, but, you know, they handle business right, and we just continue our ball game the right way.
Even though he seemingly stole the show, Tatis was not the only storyline from the game, as Manny Machado, the Padres captain, and Dodgers starter Jack Flaherty got into it a number of times throughout the ballgame, starting with Flaherty screaming at Machado after a strikeout in the 6th inning following Tatis being drilled, and it would continue even after Flaherty was taken out of the game, as he would be seen yelling at Manny, who was playing third, from the top step of the Dodgers dugout. Manny was not happy with Flaherty intentionally hitting Tatis, even saying after the game, "You try to hit our best player if you can't get him out. Don't hit him. They got the best player in the game. We don't go out there and try to hit Ohtani. We try to get him out." My favorite part of this whole interaction was Flaherty's pause after Machado said he'll see him in the parking lot after the game. You can visibly see Flaherty kind of regret his decisions. Personally, I thoroughly enjoyed seeing Tatis battle with the Dodgers fans throughout the night, and think it will be a storyline to follow alongside the rivalry for years to come, as Tatis is locked into being a Padre until he is 36. Also, the showing of personality helps to get younger kids interested in the game that is evolving to be a quicker, more offensively focused, and overall just a better sport to watch. But the one thing it is currently lacking is the star power to help take those advancements made in recent years and advertise them to the masses. Sure, the MLB has Ohtani, but his reach will always be limited because of his very secluded personality on and off the field. But Tatis, on the other hand, could be the blueprint to what a baseball superstar looks like. Sure, many players play like superstars, but unlike other big leagues such as the NBA, NFL, or even something like the Premier League in England, if you were to ask a non-baseball fan about baseball players, they're unlikely to know more than a handful, if that, unlike similar leagues that have Patrick Mahomes, LeBron James, etc. And I'd be willing to even wager that most Americans know average NFL players or NBA role players more than superstar generational MLB talents such as Ellie De La Cruz.
All right, how many baseball players can you name right now?
I can name Bryce Harper.
Yep.
Who's the guy you guys? Yelich?
Yeah, okay,
Yelich,
I'll count that. Yep.
I like him. He seems like a good
Doesn't
dude.
really hit home runs, but yeah.
Carlos Stanton.
Yeah.
John Carlos.
No, we'll give him that.
Yeah.
Carlos Stanton.
Yeah, John Carlos.
Yeah.
Who's the guy who got busted with the gambling?
You got this.
Otani.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's 4.
Oshanti Otani. What's his first name?
Oshanti Otani.
Who's the guy in Anaheim? He's the big dog. Fuck.
Maybe the best hitter of all time.
He actually?
No, he's like Barry Bonds is that guy, but
Yeah.
he's like historically good.
He's like Connor McDavid if Connor McDavid never made the playoffs.
I think it starts with a T, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's a fish.
Oh, Trout. Mike Trout.
Yep.
That's it. Thanks for that.
Time will ultimately tell what team the drama is good for in the series, but as things stand, I'd wager that Tatis is giving the edge to the Padres as they head home to San Diego for games 3 and 4, as it seems the Padres really enjoyed this win. But what do you guys think? Do you think the Padres will pull out the series? And do you think that Fernando being the villain in LA is a good thing for baseball? Let me know by commenting down below. Make sure to subscribe as I'm trying to reach 500 subscribers by the end of the year. That's all I really got for this video though. So YouTube recommends you watch the video on screen now. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace.